Whether you're a new player enjoying the first few levels of the game, or you're a seasoned veteran trying to achieve a new hardest, this video is for you. Depending on the path that the player takes, proving can be as simple as a straightforward grinding session for a couple of hours, or can be as difficult as remembering where you left the keys to your car. The tips that I'm going to be showing you today, I will guarantee noticeable improvement in your playing abilities. Without further ado, let's begin. As a player who has beaten 9 Circles, one of the most iconic demons in the game, I can see the problem that most new players face, the urge to skip several steps in difficulty, sometimes even entire star ratings. This is called jumping, the act of going from an easier level to a significantly harder one. This has been popularized by many different top players like Zoink, jumping from Bloodbath to Zodiac, and Space UK. Most of the time, jumping isn't worth it, because you either spend too much time doing so, or burn out in the process. Although less rewarding, more moderate jumps are far more recommended, as they help you improve all Geometry Dash skills equally, while still giving some challenge to the player. Big jumps are still fine if you have a solid foundation for the game, and are ready to put in the work. But if you want to do a big jump like an easy demon to 9 Circles or beyond for attention, that is not the right mentality for the feat. If you want to do a big jump for attention, you should reconsider, because most of the significant jumps have been done before, and won't make you stand out. Whatever your current skill level is, you should make sure that you have a solid understanding of the physics of each game mode and how to control it. This will allow you to make more difficult and precise timings more achievable. An amazing example for this is the triple spike in Stereo Madness. Do you remember the first time seeing that triple spike and failing? Try looking at it now. It is far more achievable because you gain a better understanding of the cube's physics and timings. For more common game modes like Ship and Wave, you want to understand your refresh rate's physics to understand and predict how fast and precise your icon moves. In higher refresh rates like 240 or 360, these game modes feel more responsive, which can make difficult straight fly way easier. However, you don't need to have a high refresh rate monitor. You can be a good 60Hz player or a top mobile player, but that makes levels with more tight wave gaps more accessible to high refresh rate players. Even if you have a high refresh rate monitor, it doesn't give you the privilege of instantly becoming a top player. Even though it might give you a minor advantage, you would still need to climb up the skill ladder. All of that aside, if you're really passionate about beating a level that's outside your skill level, go for it, but don't overwhelm yourself, because this could cause burnout and make you quit the level. A better way to reach that end goal is to make a level ladder, a list of levels in progressive difficulty you want to complete in that exact order. For example, if you want to beat 9 Circles, you can have a 9 Circles easy demon to build your wave skills before you attempt the final completion. Obviously, you can have a different goal, and hence a different ladder, but the key concept of building up certain skills should stay the same. The next step is to have fun. The most important thing in Geometry Dash is to have fun. If you don't feel like playing someday, don't. Forcing yourself to play can build bad habits both mentally and in-game. But if you want to have good habits, then please hit that subscribe button. I don't have a lot of subscribers and it really helps me out. Even though some levels are better on higher refresh rates, there is a solution for them. FPS Bypass. This is a Geometry Dash mod available in Mega Hack and Geode. It allows you to artificially increase your frame rate, making it seem like you're playing at a higher refresh rate. Although playing at a higher FPS is better, I recommend staying on VC before you reach a stop and improve it, and then increase the FPS. All of those tips are good, and you should follow them, but this last one is the most important. Practice techniques. Try learning every part of the level in practice mode to find out which one is most challenging for you. After identifying that part, you should practice the heck out of it. You should basically be able to do it blindfolded. Only after that, you can move on to the next hardest, and so on. A lot of top players recommend practicing major choke points so that it doesn't become frequent hits, leading to demotivation and burnout. The second practice tip is to learn the beginning and master the end. You don't need to focus on the start of the level that much, because you'll have many attempts to practice it when you play from zero. However, the later half of the level will receive far less attempts than the beginning, which means that mastering the end in practice could help you beat the level in less attempts and less time. That's not to say that you shouldn't play from zero. You should find a healthy balance, something around 30-70. This will change from level to level, but generally you should play from start pauses more than from zero. The final message of the video is that if you don't have the motivation to play, whatever it'll be, then you don't have the ability to play.